what was your hardest obstacle in joining the AGM, going from volume-based accounts to obviously you are now?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
What was your hardest obstacle after joining the AGM and changing your approach to clients?
Changing the approach to clients.
And fees in particular.
And fees. Confidence and fear. Raw fear. And it was potentially easier not to do anything and just sort of continue as we were, or make a step. And we had to think, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? We decided to implement the fixed price agreements because we were busy and we had lots of things to do. We couldn't sort of take 2 weeks out of the business and just blitz all 300 or 400 clients in one go. We decided, right, the natural time where fees were coming up to be negotiated and discussed was when their accounts meeting was. So we thought, right, on a rolling basis, every accounts meeting, we've now got an agenda. Item 4 on the agenda is fee agreement for next year. And we did. I think it was 20-odd% blanket. We just put the fees up by. We didn't use Time's Up back then. We lost some clients, but they tended to be the ones that we'd identified that we could do without anyway. And actually, it was a very nice tool to say goodbye to them politely. And when we sat down with people and we showed them, this is what we are now going to deliver. We're going to be totally transparent with you. You're not going to get unexpected fees. This is how you're going to be billed. It'll help your cash flow. We were very upfront. It'll help our cash flow too, because we've got wages to pay every month at the end of every month, and we don't want to be carrying huge amounts of work in progress. And we even said to clients, you know, as your trusted advisor, if we couldn't get our stuff together on running our own business, why on earth would you trust and pay us to give you any advice on running yours? You know, so they sort of flipped, yeah, I hadn't thought about it like that. So that was very easy explained, very transparent. As I say, the clients that we lost were the ones we didn't want. It gave us an instant leg up, and we were one of the firms, we ended up having negative WIP in a very short period of time. So there goes the overdraft, there goes the time that's wasted on credit control and cash collection. There goes all the time that was spent by the partners disputing fees, and it, you know, has an awful effect on morale and why you're doing it. So that was the biggest hurdle. It was just to do it, just to get started and do it. And once you did one, away with it, you're fine. The probably other most significant challenge in implementing ABN tools and resources was getting the team on board. You know, and I think we were into membership for about 3 or 4 years before we actually did something about that to start focusing on the people. And that was so critical to us because we were very dependent on the people within the firm to take some of the pressure and the partners' time off their shoulders, so Robert and I could be doing what we should be doing as business owners. You know, God, I hear stories about business owners at the top of their profession, you know, great entrepreneurs who've trained really hard. And what on earth is a partner doing a tax return or a set of accounts? You know, you probably get paid more if you went and worked for a bigger firm. I mean, it's just, to me, that doesn't make sense. So it takes time, but that was always very clear vision, you know, to do what we wanted to do, and you had to get the team on board to do that. And again, we used the resources within System Builder and the people systems to get us going, because we were young, we had no experience of HR or how to manage people, so to get a suite of tools that enabled us to act like a bigger firm and make it look as though we knew what we were talking about was fantastic. And it, staff retention, training, stuff like that just improved overnight. So they were two of the main challenges that I remember over a decade, but probably tons more. Yeah.